I forgot if it was. I'll read. I forgot what it was. Global. It was a
The
global.
global business capstone. And why do you like that class?
Um,
Material, professor?
the professor Allison Kingsley, she would cold call on people, so nobody wanted to be that kid that was called on and didn't know what to say. So everyone did the reading, and then that just made classes very productive. They flew by. It's just nice when everyone's contributing. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Um, so off of that, who are some of your favorite professors besides
Like,
Kingsley?
yeah.
Whatever.
A couple of my favorite professors. Michael Thomas is one of them. Very knowledgeable. He'll help you out whenever.
Any accounting professors you like? And what was it about Michael Thomas? Was it like his teaching style, his energy, just the class itself, or he just good at conveying the information?
Yeah, Thomas he'd come into each lecture with a new material, and he'd have different ways to teach material, and then he'd make sure that either if you were a visual learner or there's text that you could read in case you weren't understanding the material, there was just different ways that, you could familiarize yourself with the text and the material, and there were plenty of different ways to practice problems. The class was laid out very nicely.
Right. So within the business school, do you do a lot of group or team projects? If so, how is that?
It almost seems like every single class is a group project now. Each group's different, whether you get to pick your own group or whether you're assigned to a group. It's nice because a lot of those group members end up being really great friends and resources for the future in the business school. Right? Even if you're not partnered up with a business school, you get to see an outside perspective.
Word. So, like, with the professors and staff in the business school, do you think it's easy to connect with them? And if so, are the professors good communicators? Do they help with more than just class material? Is it, like, advice, professional advice?
Yeah, when I was an undergraduate here, I was a freshman, sophomore, I didn't really feel comfortable going up to professors because I didn't really know how to talk to them or, even how to portray different questions I had. But, as soon as you start taking a class or a couple classes with the same professor, you see their same teaching styles or methods, and it's just easier to approach them after you have a relationship or make a relationship. And of course, if you have something that's outside of school to connect with them with, like whether it's sports or food or anything like that, it's so much easier to make friends.
Dope. Do you go to student services a lot? And if so, how have they helped you?
I've only gone to student services when I needed help picking classes and whether they were for meeting requirements or not.
Yeah.
Other than that, I just used like schedules that were sent out in the business school to help you, whether you were a marketing or an accounting or whatever your concentration was.
Yeah.
It seemed like there was a table that helped you pick out what classes would fulfill the matrix. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I feel like I've asked everyone like if they go to student services and everyone's like only for class registration.
Right.
Okay, where are we? So what are some things that you like about the business school? Is it the professors, the people, the classes, the Mac program?
Skip.
Perfect. Do you see a lot of available opportunities around the business school with guest speakers or them providing networking events, professional development, case competitions, stuff like that?
I'm not very familiar with the case competitions. I don't really know how you even get selected or how you become part of a case team. I don't know if you need to ask a professor or if a professor approaches you about one.
Yeah, Shindon does all the stuff. He usually reaches out, or if you can approach him.
But regarding panels and opportunities and meet and greets and things of that nature, yeah, it seems like there's almost an event every week, especially within the business school. It might be held at Davis Center, but it's a business school event.
Word. Have you ever contacted an alumni?
All the time.
And how is it easy to do that? Are they nice? Why did you contact them?
The easiest way, I think, to contact alumni is just LinkedIn. And usually professors tell us when alumni is coming to campus or, alumni is coming to class so-and-so, talk to them about this, and I've reached out to them for looking for jobs in the future. That's my main reason for reaching out.
True. Are you in any clubs in the business school?
I'm in the accounting club. I'm not an active member.
What does the accounting club do?
I don't know. I don't attend the meetings.
Boston trip.
I know that they primarily focus on events and jobs postings, and because everything like that happens in the fall. So
Yeah, I mean, no one's really in clubs that I've asked.
yeah, I'm not an investment club or woman in business or anything like that.
Right, limited business.
Whatever.
So what was your first impression of the business school when you got here? Or I guess you were an engineer, right?
Yeah.
So do you see any differences between the engineering school and the business school? Not just like class material, but just the way the students carry themselves, the professional side of it, or it's like more serious in either of the schools?
Yeah, a little bit. Because when I was in engineering, everyone kind of seemed lost all the time. And even though that was freshman year, everyone was just doing whatever they could to help each other out.
Mm-hmm.
And then I came here as a sophomore, and then you already kind of started noticing cliques, or I started noticing cliques, whether you're in Greek life or whether you're an athlete or, whether you're on top of your stuff already as a sophomore and you want to be a CPA or you want to go in the finance route and go to Wall Street or whatever. It just seems like there's different groups in the business school, and it's ultimately hard to shy away from that or to desegregate anything like that.
It's so segregated,
But it's definitely prevalent. You can see it. That was my first impression.
How do you think the business students are seen in the eyes of other students that are non-business?
Not the best. Unfortunately, I don't know why. It's probably because of affiliations with Greek life, or maybe how we dress or how we carry ourselves, or just thinking that we're so much greater than other majors. It could just be the way that we think of ourselves.
Yeah, I interviewed myself and had someone read these questions to me. I was like, they hate us because they ain't us.
Yeah.
Plain and simple. Do you feel like there's a sense of community within the business school? Like, have you made friends? Are the people here nice, mean? Like, everyone is kind of, like, I guess, what would it be? Associates themselves with GSB more than, I guess, UVM as a whole?
I don't know if it's just in the business school, but I definitely get a sense of community when everyone is trying to achieve the same goal. For example, studying a Dempsey test last week, we were all in the same room practicing the same problems, making sure we all understood the material. But when everyone's helping each other out, I mean, there's not a lot you can't achieve,
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, that's awesome. So I guess since you're the graduates, fourth year. So now you're your fifth year. If there's something you could go back and do within the business school, either use more of the resources, join clubs, do the case competitions, meet with professors more often, what's something that you wish you could take advantage of?
I wish I would take advantage of office hours, TA hours, drop-in hours, anything like that where I can sit down one-on-one with someone instead of worrying and stressing myself about problems, face them directly.
Yeah.
If I could go back and just study different methods, different ways, I would. But I don't know if I'd attend more panels. I don't know if I'd attend more out of classroom events, but
Build stronger relationships with the professors.
absolutely.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, that's